Okay, this video originally was going to include screencasts, but for some odd reason I couldn't get my PC build to recognize the HP TouchPad. So what I'm doing is I'm just filming my laptop here, and this video is going to focus on putting media on the HP TouchPad. Now there are two ways you can accomplish this. The first of which is using the HP Play, which is in beta right now, and it's a program that you download and it organizes your media. And you can also sync HP Play, the program, with your iTunes, so you can import your iTunes music and use the HP Play software for it. The other way that you can actually put media on your HP TouchPad is to plug the HP TouchPad into your USB port on the device and use the HP TouchPad as a USB mass storage device. Now hopefully this works out here, but I have my HP TouchPad right here, and I have the USB cord plugged in, and I'm going to plug this into my computer right now, and I'm going to go through the steps with you and show you first how you would put media on the HP TouchPad just by using it as a mass USB device. So I'm plugging it in right now, and what happens here, if I can show this to you, is you get a notification up top here on the HP TouchPad, and it says USB drive. To reliably charge, use the cable and power adapter that came with your device and plug it into an outlet. So basically I guess that's just telling you maybe you're not getting a correct charge off of it by plugging it into a computer. You actually have to plug it into a computer outlet. But it also gives you the option to use this as a USB drive or just cancel out. I'm going to hit USB drive here, and you can see here it gives you, hopefully there's not too much glare, I mean there's a lot of glare there, but it shows you here that it's basically just turned into a USB device here. You can't interact with it anymore. You just have the USB icon there. So let me put this to the side. And as you can see up here on my computer screen, it says HP TouchPad and it turns it into drive D. Now I'm just going to get out of this autoplay here, and I'm going to go to my start menu down here, and I'm going to go into computer. Now you see here I have my basic C drive on the computer here. I have my DVD drive, and here's the HP TouchPad here. I have 12.4 gigabytes free, and it is the 16 gigabyte version. So I'm just going to drill down a little bit deeper here and see if I can see anything of the file system of the HP TouchPad. Double click. Alright, I have a couple of folders here, and it looks like I can drop different things into different folders here. This looks like a photo folder here, and ringtones, screen captures, wallpapers, and the like. Now supposedly you can just drop any file into the device here, so I don't even have to put it in a folder. You'd be smarter to do it if you put it in a folder, because then it's easier to organize things. But I'm just going to actually drop one file in there and see if I can drum it up on the device when I unplug it. So let me minimize my web browser here, and I just have a piece of royalty-free music over here, and I'm just going to drag and drop that into the HP TouchPad itself here. And let's check if yep, it's right there, Gearhead. That's the name of the song. Okay, so that would be how you drop media onto the HP TouchPad manually. And what I'm going to show you now is hopefully I'll be able to access that song I put on there, that MP3 that I just put on the HP TouchPad through the HP TouchPad. I'm going to show you that right now, and then we're going to go into the HP Play software and show you how to add media to your device that way as well. But first, let me eject the HP TouchPad here, because you're supposed to do that as you would with any USB drive. I'm just going to hit eject here, and it's safe to remove it. I'm going to unplug it. So let's see if I can show this to you here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my apps here, and I'm going to pull up music here, the music app. And we're going to see if, yep, right there, Gearhead by Kevin MacLeod, which is a royalty-free song from Incompetech.com. So basically all you have to do is drag and drop right into the device, and your device will actually sort it. You don't have to put it in a special folder or anything like that. Your device will search itself and see if there are any MP3s or any songs, and it'll put it into this music area, this library. So let me click on that, and let's play a little bit of it. So that's one way to get music onto your HP TouchPad. The next way, like I said, we're going to try the HP Play route, which is hpplay.com. Okay, we're here on the hpplay.com website, and as I mentioned before, the program's in beta, but it is HP's way of actually aggregating your music and syncing it to your web OS device. So you can actually, as the picture shows here, you can sync it to your touchpad or your pre-device here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to download the program, I'm going to install it, and then I'm going to sync it with my iTunes. Now the iTunes on this account, on this computer, just has a handful of songs on it, so I'm just going to show you for demonstration purposes. So let's download, or start the download right now, and click here. And it gives me a EULA here, and of course I'm going to agree, because otherwise I can't use the software, and then I'm going to hit download. And I'm going to save it here. The file is only 18.7 megabytes in size, so it shouldn't be too long before it downloads the entire thing. Okay, we're downloaded. I'm going to click on that, and I want to run the program. Welcome to HP Play Beta Setup Wizard. Let me just go through all this. Okay, that was fairly painless, just a couple seconds, and let me hit finish here, and it's going to launch HP Play right away here. And let's see what this is all about here. Alright, looked like it launched it, but it's probably behind the browser here. There we go. And here we have it. I have 3 songs that were in my iTunes library, and it just automatically synced everything from my iTunes library over here. And I assume it actually synced the playlists too. Unfortunately, I didn't have any playlists on my iTunes library. I just had all these songs in my music folder. But I believe it also will sync your iTunes playlists as well. Now the program has your basic functions up here, your play, rewind, and fast forward, your volume, your shuffle, your repeat, little logo here. And this is the different views that you have. You can view it with your different filters up here, or you can just view it in a list view. And then you can search your library here, and then of course to the left here you have your music and then different playlists that you have here. And then here, like on iTunes, you have a little area for album art. So let's just play one here and see how it runs. Okay. Okay. So it works nicely on the computer, but the main purpose of this is to sync it with your HP TouchPad. So again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug in my HP TouchPad. Now, one of the things you'll notice here, I just had played a song on here, and you have a notification there for the song that I was playing. So let's see if we can actually interact with that from here. Very cool. You can actually interact with the music through your notifications on the lock screen on this device here. So that's very cool. That's one thing that I didn't actually cover in my review of the device because I didn't actually get into the media aspect of it. So let's unlock this, and what I'm going to do, as you can see here, I only have that one song, which is a different song than the songs I have on the HP Play piece of software, and I'm going to plug this in with the USB cord, and we're going to see how the device actually syncs and what happens when you actually sync the device. So I got my USB here, I'm going to plug it in. And I'm on the ready here to show you everything. So up here on the notification, I'll just hit USB drive, and let's see what happens here. Okay, there we go. Mounting the device, and it has the name. I'll just leave the name as it is HP TouchPad, but I could name it something else if I'd like to. Now under that it says automatically sync music to this device. I'm going to click on that because that's what I would want. I want to automatically sync everything to the device when I just plug it in, just like you would with an iPod. And there we go, it's synced and it's ready to disconnect. So the syncing is completed, and I'm going to hit OK over here. And of course you can navigate what's on the device over here as well, just as you would, like I said, on an iPod. Okay, so let's unmount the device. I'll eject it right here, just like you would with an iPod on iTunes. And that should bring the HP TouchPad back into its normal mode. Alright, so I'm going to unplug the HP TouchPad now. And there we go. It synced everything that was in the HP Play software into the HP TouchPad. Now one thing of note is that it didn't do it vice versa. The one song that was different that I loaded on manually didn't load onto the computer. It just loaded from the computer onto the HP TouchPad itself. And just so that you know that everything works, let's click on one of the songs and see. So there you go. That's how you load media onto the HP TouchPad, either manually or using the HP Play beta software. So that pretty much does it for this video. I will see you next time.